Hi, and welcome to At Home with Anita Rosner. I was at the farmer's market this weekend and they had some beautiful apricots and peaches, some beautiful strawberries, and I thought, those would be really good in a Rosé Sangria. So that is what we are making today. For me, summer cocktails need to be fruity and crisp and light. So I thought Rosé Sangria would kind of check off all those boxes. What you will need is some fresh summer fruit. I'm using peaches, apricots, strawberries, cherries, and a plum, some rosé wine, of course, and brandy. Now, I'm using Calvados, which is a really super delicious brandy. It tastes like apples and peaches and pears, and it's just so good. If you cannot find it, or if it doesn't fit in your budget, this particular bottle was kind of expensive, you can substitute peach brandy, or apricot brandy is especially good. And as a very last resort, I don't recommend it, but if you must, apricot schnapps. No judgment, but just don't tell me about it. I don't want to know. So let's begin by pitting our cherries. I treated myself to a new cherry pitter. This pits 5 cherries at a time. My old one only did 4. If you don't have a cherry pitter, don't worry about it. You can just throw the cherries in whole. That's totally fine. Or you can use a strong, like reusable straw, a plastic straw, to pop the pit out. But I would say, if you do a lot of baking in the summer and you do use cherries, this is worth the investment. All right, we'll put those in there. The peaches at the farmer's market weren't quite ready. They were still a little hard, and when I smelled at the stem end, they weren't very peachy. So in order to kind of speed up the ripening process, I put them in a bag overnight with a banana, and by the next day they were ready to go. So we're just going to cut these up. I'm using a grapefruit spoon to take out the pit of the peach. I love grapefruit spoons. I use them for all kinds of things like scooping out avocados and whatever because of the serrated edge. They have many uses besides grapefruit. Okay, so we're just going to slice the peach in fairly thin slices, and that goes in our pitcher. Now, I'm not going to use all of this fruit, obviously. This is one of those recipes that you kind of play it by ear, but when you know, you know. So I think I will add 4 apricots to this and maybe half a cup of sliced strawberries. So now we'll add our strawberries to our pitcher. Now we'll put in our plum. This is a beautiful black plum. I love summer fruits. I don't know about you. Love them. We'll add our plum to the pitcher. Now I'm going to add a cup of the Calvados to the fruit. It should be about enough to cover it. And it is. All right, so we want to swish that around. Oh my goodness. Okay. We're going to put this in the refrigerator and let this just soak for about an hour. Our fruit and Calvados are fully chilled, and now we're going to pour in our rosé. Give it a stir. Just pour some into a glass, and then add some fruit. Yum. Whoops. And you want to top it off with something sparkling. Now, a lot of people like to add Prosecco to their sangria. I don't like it. I don't like Prosecco. It's too sweet for me. So I'm just going to top it off with a little sparkling seltzer. And there it is, our delicious Rosé Sangria. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to become a subscriber, and I'll see you again right here at home with Anita Rosner. Cheers!